Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this video is to show y'all how I got this quick, simple drugstore look, or like everyday look is what I'm trying to say. It's a very neutral, everyday look. It's great. Like summer, y'all, bronze, beauty, neutral. I don't know. That's not everyday. And summer's coming up, so like this is the perfect look for when you have like a nice tan, even like oof, beautiful. Because you don't have to do as much. Like y'all, I love doing neutrals, especially in the summer, because like I don't have to do as much. It's like I do my highlighting stuff, and then like I don't have to do as much when it comes to like the bronzing. Listen. I'll put you on. Let me get a tan first. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this look. So if you would like to see how I got this look, keep watching. I have a list of the products down below, just because I know I didn't really give product names. I did in some cases, but in some parts I didn't. So just to be safe, I'm gonna list them all below anyway. But yeah, hope you guys like it. Hey guys, editing jar here. So I don't know what happened here. My mic went out and I didn't realize it. I got smart later on and used my AirPods to record. That's why my audio sounds kind of off the whole video. But anywho, I think I was just telling y'all that I was going in with my e.l.f. Brow Wow to start off, and then the next products that I used were my Morphe Brow Pencils in the shade Java and Mocha, or Mocha then Java. Now I'm telling y'all something really cute about using the shade Fawn by LA Girl Pro, because that's the shade that all the girls use. But like I honestly really don't know what I was saying, but it was something cute. Anywho, that was all I wanted to say. Bye guys. Now that I've just cleaned up the brows, we cleaned the girls up. They're looking good to me. I'm just gonna brush these out a little bit, just because they're a little too dark for me still. In person and like in actuality, in the front, I prefer to have mine like looking, they looking like somebody cares about them. And then always on this side, I end up having to like clean up a little bit after I do that. I don't know what it is about this side, but there we go. Perfect. So now they're looking crisp, clean, and snatched. Do they look even? Are they looking even? Are the girls looking even to y'all? I think they look even. Okay. So because my brows are in the same family now, I'm happy. So from there, what I do, this time I'm going to be using, because next I go into my face. Like I could stop here like on an everyday normal, not getting made up day. But because we're, doing the most today, we're going to, keep with the steps. So now I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Olive. And we're just going to put that kind of underneath the brows underneath my eyes and everything as like a kind of color correcting shade. Also, like most of my utensils are drugstore. So like most of my utensils are Drugstore and or low end, like low cost, not low end, low cost. Okay, we're just gonna blend these around, mainly just the areas where I normally need like a little bit of color correcting, just a little bit, a little extra. We're just gonna blend this, and like, y'all, this is a very high coverage concealer for it to be drugstore. It's like cheap. I forgot how much. It's like $6, I think. So, they did that. I prefer the hydrating formula over the mattifying just because I like hydrating. But the mattifying is nice as well. Now, what I want to do is go in with my highlighting shade, which is, I think I use Tan Neutral. I have like multiple of these because I use these on like clients and stuff when I do their makeup. So I have multiple. But I'm going to say it's Tan Neutral that I use on me. If it ain't, we got to be a little ashy. Yes, this shade. Okay. I'm just taking a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit. We just need a little bit. Then I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. I love this sponge, y'all. She be doing it every time, y'all. Okay, so next I have these Infallible powders. I don't know which shade is mine. I tried the Hazelnut the other day, and it seemed a little too light. So what I want to do is try the Sienna and see how I like it. And then if I don't like it, this gonna have to go as well. Hopefully it's not too red on me. If I can open it, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that's Sienna. It's cool. It's a little deep dark. Oh well. Let's take this one and see. Down a little. Oh, it's kind of hard. Y'all see them? No, it's not like perfect. It's not perfect. I don't like that. It's like no matter which one I do, I'm gonna still see it. I kind of want to go Sienna, but I feel like it's gonna be a little too dark. But this other one is seeming a little too light, so we're gonna go Sienna. I have this e.l.f. brush. I'm pretty sure this is a buffing foundation brush. So here we go. So we're gonna take Sienna. Oh, I feel like that's too dark. I feel like it's too dark. Let's see. I'm just gonna take it around the face. It may work, hopefully. And I hope y'all can see like what I'm saying right now. Like on camera it translates, but I think this is my shade. It's gonna be a little red. Just a little bit. If I like this, y'all, I may, redo it. So now I'm taking my Beauty Bakerie flour, and I consider this from Drugstore because you can get this at Target and Ulta, but specifically Target. So to me that's considered Drugstore. Just saying. I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder, and this shade is like not quite my normal shades I use, but it's gonna work. It's like a kind of more yellow tone than I normally use, but it works for me. So I'm just taking that under the eyes and just kind of setting in that concealer. And I'm going to take this brush and just kind of wipe away the excess up here and underneath my eyes, just because I don't like to bake, y'all. I don't feel like it does anything to me. Okay. Boom. Look at her. Okay, so next thing's next. I'm gonna go in with a bronzer. I bought this e.l.f. Putty bronzer, so I kind of want to try it. I also have the Beauty Bakerie. This one's a little deep for me, but if I go lightly, it's okay. But this is the shade, a Perfect Blend, I guess is the name. But it's the Snackaroons bronzer. But this is the e.l.f. Putty bronzer that I'm going to try. And then on top of that, I have always, y'all, one of my staples, where is it? Let me find it. One of my staple products has always been the Covergirl. Is it over here? Where is my bronzer? Shoot. I had it at one point. Y'all, I be losing stuff, and it be like, oh, it's right in front of me. Again, I lose stuff that's right in front of me. Is what I was about to say. But I've had this CoverGirl Full Spectrum bronzer for so long that I'm ashamed. But I love this, y'all. It's in the shade, Sculpt Expert? No, Ebony. Ebony. It's in the shade Ebony. We're here now. But like I said, I'm going to take a little bit of the Putty bronzer, the e.l.f. Putty bronzer. I know it's like a cream, but still, I'm going to try it. I don't mind going over powder stuff with cream. Like, I know that's not most people's preference, but it's mine. Hello, we're here. You could easily go heavy-handed with this. I can see how that can happen. But it's also like a formula that's so light, you probably won't go heavy-handed, which is nice. Now I'm just going to go on top of that with a little bit of one of the powder bronzers. I think I'm going to do my CoverGirl because it's my tried and true. I was using this before I started using the Fenty one. So this is my girl. Now, what I'm going to do is put on a little blush. And so for my blush, I'm using first what I want to do is actually go back in with a little bit of the powder that I use, the Beauty Bakery powder. The Beauty Bakery powder? Can't talk. Just to kind of make sure my bronzer didn't overshadow anything in any areas. Just because it was a cream, I just want to make sure I didn't have any come up too high. Boom. And I'm gonna wipe it off with the same foundation brush I used earlier. Just a little flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist. Boom. Okay. So now that we're looking all, even. Hello. Hello. They're looking even. Just ignore me. I'm like this, y'all. It just happens sometimes. Okay. So now what I want to do is go in with a little bit of my bronzer. This is the Black Radiance in the Artisan color Oh wait, hold on, y'all. I be reading too much. It's called Toasted Almond, but it's their baked blush. I love this one. This is also a tried and true staple for me. So yeah, we're just gonna take it on top of that. Ooh, y'all, I'm loving it already. I've also noticed, like for me, it looks a little dramatic as far as the blush goes on camera, but in person it's normal, y'all. And it's gonna wear off, so even if it is a little dramatic, I'm cool with that. I bought this Wet n Wild collection eyeshadow palette just because it's kind of giving me the palette that I normally use, which is the Dusty Colors, like when it comes to the neutral shades that it has. So I'm gonna be using this, maybe if I can open it. I'm gonna go in with this brush. It looks like it's used, but it's clean, I promise. I'm gonna go in with this shade on this palette. Also, this is what is this? The Color Icon 10 shade palette. I don't know if it has a specified name for this one. Maybe Heart and Soul. I think Heart and Soul maybe is the name. Y'all, I'm bad with that type of stuff. Also, if you don't want to use like a whole eyeshadow and like a palette, go in with your bronzer, like in your crease, and then from there you could put like a little bit of your like skin color powder if you have one on top of your eyelids as like your lid shade, and that's my normal go-to, y'all. But I'm gonna take a little bit. Ooh, your girl took a little too much. Just wiping the excess off on the back of your hand. But yeah, I'm gonna take this shade in my crease and just kind of blend it in there. I haven't used a drugstore like actual eyeshadow in so many, like palette in a minute is what I'm trying to say. I'm doing all of this today, you guys, to go to Whole Foods to do a return. I have an Amazon purchase that I need to return, and Whole Foods is my drop-off spot. My mouth is so dry, like I can't even get my words out. But so yeah, today I'm going to Whole Foods to do an Amazon return. So I don't know why I'm doing all this, but we're here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with, I wish these shades had names. I think I'm gonna just go in with this shade here. Yeah, let's do it. Yellow. If I don't like it, I'll put the lighter one next to it on top of it. Hello. I'm gonna go in with this lighter one a little bit on top just to see how I like it. Oh yeah, I like that better. So I'm putting a little bit of that shade that was next to it, that's a little bit lighter, on top, and I like that a lot. Okay, now I'm just going with this deeper, oh shoot. I'm going with this deeper brown right here, kind of in the corners, like the outer corner, and like a little bit towards okay, so I just tapped a little bit off on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna do like that. Do one of them motions. Boom. Okay. Doing that again. And here we are. Also, y'all, most of my products listed in this video, if not all, were purchased at the Target. You can get them at your local drugstore as well, but Target is my drugstore, quote unquote, of choice when it comes to getting drugstore makeup. Okay, so closing that up. Next, y'all. Y'all know. If y'all know, y'all know. Shayla was my girl who put me on this, Makeup Shayla. This is the one I've also had for some time. I just, I don't wear makeup as much as I need to. But I'm going to go in with my Master Chrome as my highlighter. And this is in the shade Molten Gold, I think is the shade. And I'm just taking a little bit in the inner corner of my eye. I know, yeah, like that. And then on the other side, yes. And then we're gonna take a little bit underneath my brow here. Also, in the last video, I didn't show what highlighter I used, but I'm gonna list it because I ended up using highlighter on that video as well. Now I'm going in with this Covergirl Uncensored mascara. If you don't have this one, you can go in with like the Maybelline and like any of the Maybellines, I feel like, in the pink and green. I know specifically I used to use like Lots of Lashes a lot. I love that one. But I love this Covergirl Uncensored, y'all. It's one of my favorites. Child. It's always when you put on the mascara that you know that you did it. But like, when you see the lashes kind of pop, honey. Yo, it's looking so good. Okay. Just taking a little under the eyes. Okay. So if you want to stop here, like for the face and everything, you can, because that's what I'm going to do. However, if you want to do more, I love, this is a little ratchet, but I love the Ardell lashes. I like the demi wispies and the wispies. I feel like those are like the go-to for everybody. I like both. It just depends on what I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm stopping here for the day on my face. Also, I forgot to mention, if you're somebody who loves not lashes, if you love liner, you can do your liner and all that. This is me, my everyday simple. I don't like doing liner. I'm not good at it. Like, if I have to do it, I can do it. But I do like the small little baby wing anyway. One that's not too noticeable. So, anyhow. Now I'm just going to take my, where is it? My lip pencil. Now I'm just going to take my NYX pencil, liner pencil thing, in Espresso. This is my favorite shade, y'all. But it's so hard to find. So if you want, you can use like whatever lip color you want. I want to try out this Black Radiance lip gloss in SPF 15. So we're going to try that today. I also, y'all, I love me a handy dandy beauty supply lip gloss. So if you know, you know. Why is everything like in this packaging that I cannot open? Just why? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Also, I know a lot of people like the NYX Butter Gloss. You can use that as well. But like, this is the one I'm trying. Black Radiance SPF 15 in Urban Nude. So, let's see how we like it. What comes in this type of gloss thing? I guess most glosses too. Whatever. This is the completed look, everybody. Like, y'all, I snapped. Like, your girl snapped. I don't know. Okay. Like, snapped. I do like, I expect to look good, but not as good as I end up looking, you know? So, y'all. Definitely let me know if you like this video. by hitting that like at the bottom of the screen. Like I said earlier, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe is the biggest thing. You know, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with what I'm doing. And hopefully y'all see more content from me soon.